Hi friends, this is hard for me to do, but honestly it wasn't my idea. Still, I can get behind it since it's out there now. This is Inara. Fans of Firefly will recognize that name. She's one of 3 cats my oldest daughter had, and they're named Inara, Zoe, and Kaylee. When my daughter had to move and could only have 1 cat, Inara and Zoe came to live with us. Inara is a happy, active cat who's 5 years old and an absolute delight. She's also quite ill. Her vet thinks she picked up a parasite called Bartonella. She lost almost half her weight and stopped eating or drinking. She's an extremely fluffy kitty, so it took us a while to notice. We got her to the vet immediately, but there were those who suspected we were too late. I was not one of those, and honestly, I'm proud to say I refused to give up on her. Her condition is called hepatic lipidosis. That's a fancy way of saying her liver is full of fat cells that hinder its ability to do its job. She's also severely dehydrated, so we've been forcing medications down her as well as force feeding her several times a day and giving her subcutaneous fluids. It's not fun for her or for us, but she's tolerating the food well, and this morning she pooped for the first time in at least a week. So she's processing the food and her body is using it. She has perked up so much it's impossible to overemphasize it, and her outlook is getting better and better. You can guess what the issue is. It's the same one it always is in America: money. The way we're doing the feeding is inadequate. She needs a feeding tube. The doctor described it. It goes through the side of her neck here, and it's solidly placed so it's there when it's time for her to eat. With the tube, the food goes straight into her stomach where she can process it faster than by mouth. The feeding tube also costs somewhere between $300 and $500. That's why we've been doing the hand feeding. I didn't know she was going to do it, but my youngest daughter has set up a GoFundMe for the feeding tube. The goal is $600 just in case. When we reach that goal, we'll get the tube put in, and any money that is left over will go to my local Humane Society, the place where I got Hazel. I'll show receipts for what I do with the money on screen, so everything is as transparent as it can be. But if you can toss a little bit her way, we'd appreciate it. If you can't, believe me, we understand, because we can't either. That's why she set this up. I suppose I could end this with a nice, manipulative, heart-wrenching image of her and a sad plea, but I know that's not necessary. I have the most awesome audience on the planet, and whether we make this goal or not, I appreciate all of you more than you can ever know. Thanks for listening, and I'll see you in the next video.